Hello, Aries. Let's see what the crystal ball has for you. What messages do we have, please, for Aries? What messages do we have, please, for Aries? Messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Okay. So here's what I'm seeing for you, Aries. It looks like the reflections I'm seeing is so interesting. It looks like you have a crush on somebody, and there's a group of you that this crush is over social media. You don't know this person. You've been admiring them because I see that in the crystal ball. For another group of you, Aries, this crush is someone that you know through work. It's either a past, because I'm seeing two different versions of this. It's either a past career, past job that you are no longer in, or it's a current job that you're, a current career that you're in, and you've noticed this person from a distance. For some of you, it's not at a distance, that far a distance, like they're in another department, so you see them from a distance in that respect. For others of you, it's you see them on business trips. It has to do with you seeing them on business trips. You go along with them on a business trip. Or for a third group of you, I see that it's like they're a client that you visit on a business trip. It looks like someone's in, I guess it's called pharmaceuticals, and you're going to doctor's offices and you're talking to various people about these pharmaceuticals, and it's like that, okay? It's like that kind of distance. That's a very specific message for a person, yet that theme does carry along to others of you about this crush, wondering if this person has feelings for you. Now, for another group of you, this is so interesting, I'm seeing the reflection that there is, and you know, as I'm reading this reflection, my hands are kind of slowing down around the crystal ball. So it's showing me that you're really unsure about this person. It's a person that you met a while back, and every time and they're related to your friend circle. It's like they're in your circle of friends, but not within it. Like they're in it, but not within it, meaning they're a friend of a friend, okay? But the reason my hands were starting to slow down as I'm reading this particular reflection for you, Aries, is you're really unsure about this person you have a crush on, for the group of you that this speaks to, because every time you see this person who's related to your friend circle, this person is involved with another person, like they're in a relationship. It looks like early on they were in a long-term relationship, then they broke up, then you were in a relationship, and then you weren't available, so you didn't want to say anything to them, and then now they're in another relationship and you're single. It's like that. So I'm going to also get tarot cards and oracle cards, and we'll get more messages for you, Aries, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, messages for Aries. Messages, please, for Aries. Your crush's feelings revealed. Messages for Aries. Messages. So as soon as I asked that, yes, I wanted to tell you, and then we'll talk about this Queen of Swords. You've been wondering about this crush's feelings, okay? And it's interesting because here, as soon as I asked that again, the Queen of Swords came out for you. And certainly if you don't go by divine feminine, you go by divine masculine, make this divine masculine. If you go by neither gender, then make it you, okay? This Queen of Swords is kind of cutting through the noise with this sword of truth. The Queen of Swords is an individual, and this is you right now, who's getting to the point of, you know what, that's it. I need to know what's going on. So for the group of you that the crystal ball was talking to, that you rarely see this person you have a crush on, the next time you see them, you may put some hints out, some feelers, because I can see that you want to step into this Queen of Swords energy, okay? Which for an Aries sun sign should be pretty easy, because often you carry that Queen of Swords energy, okay? But you've been more timid than an Aries sun sign would typically be. And again, you know, I'm not looking at your entire chart. Obviously, this is a general reading. But in general, you're not a timid person, okay? It would be hard for an Aries sun sign to be timid. And for the others of you that the group of people that the crystal ball spoke to, you're going to step into the Queen of Swords energy. And you're also going to kind of actually not make a hint. You're going to be more overt with the person who is involved with someone else. They are involved with someone else, but apparently this is the person that the group of you, it's a friend who's related to your group of friends, but they're not in your direct circle of friends. You've heard apparently that they're not doing well with the person, or they've just broken up with the person they've been involved with. So it looks like you're gonna step in and say something to the effect of, listen, I know you just broke up, but I've had this crush on you. You may actually say something so direct as that, Aries. Only you will decide. But this Queen of Swords energy can be like that. For those of you that the group, the crystal ball saw, the group of people, there's so many messages now, I need to recount them, of course. The group of people that were looking and have been admiring someone on social media. So it's a very distant crush, meaning you've never met this person. You've been just putting likes, you've been liking some of their posts. There's just no contact at this point, and you really don't know this person. In this instance, you may initiate in a much more subtle way, because you really don't know this person, but you do have a crush on this person. I mean, I can see it, but I need to give a caveat that you've been building up the idea of this person, and it may not match who that person is. So you do need to get to know them, if that's even possible. Like, first you need to find out, are they in a relationship? You need to make sure they're single like you are currently, because this is turning out to definitely be a reading for singles who are Aries singles. Okay, I think we've covered all the different areas of the different types of crushes we saw in the crystal ball. Let's get some more messages for you. More messages, please, for Aries. More, okay. Yes, Five of Wands. So this is speaking to the people that have more of a distant crush. It's the people, the two groups that they have a crush, they admire someone on social media, and then the other group where they sometimes go on a business trip either with the person they have a crush on, or when they go on the business trip, they have meetings with a person that they have a crush on who is a client, okay? This is you feeling like, the Five of Wands is telling me in context of your reading, Aries, that you're feeling like you're needing to, how do I want to put this? Because I can see it so clearly. Okay, well, we'll unpack the card the way it's shown here, and that's an easier way for me to describe this energy that I'm feeling for you. It's like you're jousting. These are wands. It's not a jousting scene, but what it is, though, is these people are learning how to use the wands. They're learning how to use this in order to go be in battle. So it's like you're training. But you're also feeling competitive. And because this crush that you have, this person that you have a crush on is so much in the distance, you really don't know them. This is the energy that you're feeling right now, but you want to be able to step into this energy, the Queen of Swords, who feels like he, she, or they is taking more control over their destiny, okay? Because that's what you're wanting to feel. Let's get some miniature tarot cards for you. I want to get more messages for you. More messages, please, for Aries. More messages, please, for Aries, all right? Okay, these two cards want to come out together. Okay, so these two cards want to come out together. Wow, Hierophant and Justice. Whoo! So this is incredible. Wow. So we have two major arcanas in our hands right now. Hierophant and Justice. And when I show these cards to you, it's like the energy is just whoosh. It's palpable. I can really feel it. So what this is saying is, we were just talking about how you want to step into the Queen of Swords energy. There is going to be a group of you, regardless of which group you were in terms of the crystal ball messages. There's some of you from each of those groups who are just going to be feeling like, you know what, I've had a crush on this person for a while, and I'm tired of being on the fence with it. I want to take full control over my destiny in terms of my love life, and I may not wait around to figure out if this crush is interested in me. It's sort of like you're feeling, your intuition is telling you you've been more in a fantasy relationship. in your mind, like you've built a whole relationship in your mind that's not based on anything in reality, because some of you have never even met this person. It's a person you've had a crush on through social media. And I'm on your side, of course. I want the best for you. I want the best and highest good for everybody. What I'm saying is, Aries, is that you're coming to this realization, and the Hierophant and justice, like you're bringing justice. Let me just show you justice first here. You're bringing justice into your own life. You're like, okay, I'm stepping from the Five of Wands into Queen of Swords energy, but that's not even enough for me in this situation. I'm realizing that I've been trying to overly protect my emotions by not even getting out there, if you will, to meet people in the real life. Like I'm creating fantasies in my romance life. I'm single and I'm creating fantasies, and instead I should be creating a reality and meeting people, okay? And that's the justice you're going to bring to yourself. And the Hierophant is talking also about wanting commitment with someone. You're wanting to commitment with someone, and you're wanting to build some standards for yourself. And it's kind of like you want to do it by the book. It's a trite phrase that I'm using. Well, trite's not fair. You want to do it by the book, meaning, let me pull this card back up. The Hierophant is saying, within context of your energy and the reading, Aries, the Hierophant's sharing that and talking to you and saying, it's kind of it's time to do things by the book. You're single, and I'm seeing that you do want to be in a relationship. Some of you may want to stay single, and of course that's more than fine. But this reading is turning out to be for the people who are Aries, sun sign, single, and want to co-create a relationship with someone. And Hierophant is saying it's time to do it by the book, meaning not have fantasies that are not based in any reality. And because some of you have figured out, this person's really not available, they're involved with someone, the person I have a crush on, and it's time now for you to make yourself available and meet people who are available to date you. And that's what the Hierophant is meaning by do it by the book. Like no more pure fantasy, actually show up for your life, which is what Aries usually does. Aries is very big about showing up for their life. But recently in 2024, and we're going to get you some oracle cards, Aries, in terms of romance, there's been a little bit of hiding for a good amount of you around your romance life. Aries has gotten some heartbreak, and I'm so sorry for that. Yet what I do see is it's going to get better. From this point forward, it's going to get better. Why? Because now you're taking more control of your destiny. You're going to do the inner work it takes to get to be really clear about what you need. And with that, you're going to be able to be more discerning in your dating life, okay? Let's get an oracle card. Oh, how interesting. Condor. Condor came out recently. Wow, Condor. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Exactly, Aries. That's what we were just talking about for you with what was happening early in 2020, the year of 2024, in your romantic life. And now you're holding the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. And you will. This kind of sleepy dating that you were doing, almost like sleepwalking, figuratively, is now going to be in the past, if you decide to allow it to be in the past, okay? Which it looks like you will. So let's get you another oracle card. Thank you so much. More messages, please, for Aries. More messages, okay? White Owl, the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. Exactly, Aries. You just need to tap into your intuition, and you're going to feel the clarity of what we're talking about today. If you haven't already, at the very time of this reading that you watch and see it, you are going to have the wisdom of the White Owl, and know that you've got the support you need within you and the strength you need within you to really co-create the type of single life that you want. Life as a single, whether you want to stay single longer and just fully enjoy that and revel in it, or you want to start really meeting people and get more serious about that to then co-create a relationship with someone, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, Aries. I love you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.